Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git reacts, reviews, and off times reminisces. Today we're doing Misþyrming. I've got their first album. I've not really listened to them since, to be honest. I saw this one pop up. I flicked through most of the tracks on the album. I'm going to get about 30 seconds per track to see what the overall sounds like. And so far, suitably impressed. So I'm just going to steam in there with the opening track and see what a whole track sounds like, a whole song. So let's do it to it. So it starts with plenty of bounce and bite, and then it keeps you guessing when it's going to actually get going. Certainly build the moment, which is what you want from a start on an album. You know, sort of a set piece to set things off. And it reminded me when there's that stabby little riff going off there, which reminds me of some time ago. I watched a nature documentary, which was basically the flight of bats from a cave in Indonesia, I think it was, and snakes coiled themselves on branches at the cave entrance, and every time a bat came within range, it struck out and nabbed itself, if it was lucky, a tasty morsel of bat. And that's what those riffs remind me of, this sort of striking out with venom and teeth. Glorious. This Fire and Ice riff is a jolly one too. So if there wasn't enough rough and tumble going off, they then up the ante there with that incendiary solo, which sort of rips the whole thing apart. And then you've got the gruff to the deranged vocals kicking in there, which you know, just sort of gets your sort of adrenaline pumping and thinking, should I run here? Am I safe? But before that solo and change in emphasis in the vocals, the rough and tumble of the music, particularly the drums. The drums sound like the drummer just set his kit at the top of a cliff or a very long set of stairs and just kicked the whole lot down there and let whatever sound comes out come out. So it's all rough and tumble. It's all rambunctious, but it is nonetheless held together. It's not sort of falling apart at the seams here. It is being shepherded to a degree with a bit of discipline, a bit like, I suppose, those bull runs you have in those Spanish cities where it's chaotic and the bulls are in constant motion and going from one wall to the other, but nonetheless they are being held within the confines of those buildings. Yeah, woohoo. It's full of moment and movement, isn't it? It's certainly within the confines of the genre, confines of the tempo. They're certainly mixing it up, particularly in the drum motifs. But nonetheless, the guitars remind me a little bit, or the sort of lead guitar reminds me of when you see those films of wildfires in California or sort of southern Europe where everything's ablaze and they're sending firefighters out on foot with those sort of I don't know what you call them really, but those sort of bits of material on a stick where they're basically trying to stamp the flames out with these items, and it's like every time they waft or extinguish a bit of flame, it bounces up somewhere else, and this is what this guitar reminds me of. You know, it's all over the place. You sort of it puts itself out in one area and it's licking at your ankles in another. So it's always reinvigorating itself, shall we say, and as a consequence, keeps your attention on the song. Is it done? Is it? look at the timer that you can't see but I can, it looks like this is the end of the raucousness, and now we've got some atmospherics to end on. Unless they pull something out of the hat at the last minute. I suspect not. Just talk amongst yourselves, make yourself a quick brew. Gaze lovingly into the eyes of the ones you love. Plot some world downfall. So there you go. Absolutely barnstorming track that was. Just the thing, as I said before, to start an album running, and yes, full of moment and drama. You know, it's all of it is menacing. All of it's got the aggression, apart from the very end, of course. But it you know, it does keep you on your feet and looking which way to turn. Where you're going to go when these come charging at you, I don't know. So the rest of the album, from the brief flicks that I had of it, there seems to be a range of tempos. It seems like there's an equal measure of the rapid and the slower songs, but 30 seconds per song really doesn't give you proper indication. So I'm hoping there's plenty more like that. I will be a happy chappy. Anyway, yeah, delightful. Clicky bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.